Anything else that you can think of that might be cringy that a therapist would do?
I think a lot of it stems from this idea that, like, okay, let's try to frame all of this through a positive lens. Like, that to me, I can't do, or sometimes, because sometimes I feel like there's issues where no matter how much we try to frame them positively, they're just negative. And so sometimes having to view something through a positive lens in order to try and like fix it or solve it to me seems pointless.
Ooh, yes, I definitely want to dive into that. So, your sense is that sometimes therapists try to spin almost anything into something positive.
I think so, and what I always say is I feel like that's really diminishing a client's feelings almost because you're sort of pushing this, "Let's think of this in a positive light. How can we turn this into a good thing?" when maybe it's not, and maybe it can't be.
Why do you think therapists do that? Why do they want to take something that maybe a young person is struggling with and spin it into something positive?
Well, and I think maybe this goes back to how this is marketed, right? Like, we're solving an issue here, right? So if we can spin this positively or we can make this out to be a positive outcome, then we could more quickly solve an issue or we can more quickly move on from the reason you might be in therapy.